Hello, my name is Cami Oliver, and I am Lenina Medina's daughter. And I have grown up as a Creative Memories kid. So I grew up with the t-shirt to prove it. I grew up with posing for everything and wait, reenact this, spill that coffee again. So I grew up with these photos with Creative Memories, and it's very near and dear to my heart. And of course, I still scrapbook to this day. And this is essentially how I scrapbook. And with that, oh, your fingers in it. That's okay. With that is the Happy album coming out, and I saw that was kind of a size that I really liked. It was fun to make things smaller and bigger and piece them together, mixing maybe some photos that I thought would be okay being smaller versus a big 4x6 photo. So this is just an example of some different sizes that I used. This was for the December Days album from last December, actually. And there was a lot of big things that happened that year, or that December. And so I just pieced in these little photos that I felt, maybe I didn't need as a 4x6. And so here this is a 4x3, I believe. So I just pieced in different sizes. Here's some 2x3s. Again, you can just see I mixed different sizes and mixed in with journaling. And so I did it a lot in this one here. I did 4 little 2x2s, just mixed in. And so, of course, I go to my mom's events, and everyone again and again and again said, wait, but how did you get that size? That's what kept coming up. So I've shown it at several of her crops, and finally this trip she said, hey, you got to just show it on video. So I'm going to go ahead and show you. I'll walk through it on my phone with the app, and the app, I'm going to show that in a minute here. So on the app I use is called Project Life, and it's right here. This is what it looks like. It's this little kind of multicolored orange and pink colored app. And there's a lot of different ones. Pick Collage is one. There's a lot of small ones that you can kind of make work. What I found is that Pick Collage puts a watermark on it. And they used to have a one-time payment to pay for the service, and then they became a subscription. And I hate subscriptions. I have enough of them. I don't want something else that is a recurring payment. And so I really struggled to find, I wanted one that was user-friendly, because some of them kind of glitch and you do a lot more work trying to rotate the photos and stuff like that. So that was my requirement. I didn't want to pay a recurring fee, or really any fee if possible. I didn't want a watermark. And then, of course, I wanted something that was user-friendly and not something from, the early 2000s that was hard to make work. So this is Project Life. A lot of ladies have heard of this. It's actually an app to make digital pages in order, which is awesome as well. But what's cool is when you go to this page, this is how I do it. I go to Create, and then I go to 4x6 Prints. And right off the bat, it'll populate whatever you used last, but then you'll click on Layouts, and you have just your normal 4x6. So what is cool about this is if there's a photo that's vertical that you want horizontal, you can plug it into just a horizontal to this template option, and it'll turn your photo to kind of trim it and make it now a horizontal photo. So that is cool. And then you can see all your different photo options. So right here is the 4x3 option. So you're going to get 2 4x3s on this one. Here you're going to get 4 2x3s, right? It's quick math that I have to think through. 4 2x3s. And then this option is going to give you 6 2x2s, right? And you can see all the different options. You can see here, I can't do quick math. This would be a square, and then also 2 2x2s. So I think that would be a 4x4 and a 2x2. And then you have all your different layouts you can do. So you can see my mom pulled this in here. This is obviously 6 2x2s. So back to my book, what would have started as, it printed out as a one picture that's a 4x6 with multiple little photos in it, and then I trimmed them down and I stuck them on, and that's what it looks like on the page. Okay, so I think this is maybe the tricky part that gets people, is you see a 2x2 on the page and you think, how did that come out of the printer? That's a 2x2. It's not a 2x2. It comes out as a derivative of a 4x6. So it comes out as a 4x6 from your template. You just plug the photos in. So there is a lot of clicking. And I'm okay with that because it's very user-friendly. So I'm going to go to this one, right? This is the one I want. I'm going to click on this. So when I'm ready to put my photos in, I click on the spot I want to fill, whichever one you're ready to fill. And then you select your photos. And you can go to, these are all my recently addeds here. You can select a different album. So what I like to do, like I said, I do my happy album with this. So what I like to do when I'm prepping for this, I put on a good audiobook or a TV show and I just start sorting through my photos and I make an album of my phone on everything. So you can see actually 2021 happy album. So I'm not sorting through recents, like scrolling back to 2021. I'm just going to immediately click on 2021 happy album. And these are photos I've already selected. So I'm not on there on my little phone being like, oh, do I look okay in that photo? I don't know if I want that photo. No, I've already pre-selected. I know everyone's smiling in these. I know no one's eyes are closed. So I'm ready to go, okay? So anyways, it'll become this. So this is where we're at here. I clicked the photo I wanted for that slot. Now this gets a lot of people. This always happens. People are like, how do I get to, I'm ready for the next photo. I don't know. You just tap. Don't overcomplicate it. Then I'm going to tap my next one, tap down, and I'm just going in order of my album. So I know I want all those photos. Now, I can see right here already, this was a horizontal photo and it populated it, of course, as a vertical photo. If I want to edit that one specifically, I just click these little levers and I can just click the arrow sideways and it'll rotate it for me. This, for those of you who have messed with collaging photos, this is so nice. What most apps make you do is kind of manually toggle it. So you're rotating like this and then you're trying to line it up and it'll let you be crooked and so this is a huge feature. Now I might have been wrong. Now I'm wondering if this is maybe horizontal, but you can see, or vertical, you can rotate it. This one I believe is supposed to be horizontal. So I'm going to rotate that and then I'll get more of the photo in there. Now you can see you can toggle to what part of the photo you want. So you can, no, that one is vertical. Anyways, you can slide. Let's say I want more trees. I can go up. Let's say I want just the snow. You can go down. So that's all that. Now, if you say, oh man, I actually wanted these bigger sizes, you can just rotate to that and it'll make them larger. It'll save your photos to go from a smaller size to a larger size or to go into these little 2x2 slots. And then again, these won't print as colors. They'll actually print as white. So if you only need 4 photos, you can print it just like this. So now let's go back to our original one. Let's say, hey, I'm good to go. I like how this looks. I want these photos just like this. Especially if you're using your Epson printer, which requires you to print from the app, you have to save this to your photos first. Again, I'm an Apple user, so this is how it works on an Apple. On an Android, I believe it's similar. But I'm going to click this little little box with the arrow, and then I'm going to click export. I want to export my image. And then here is where, of course, you could also airdrop it. You can do whatever you need to do. I just say save image, and it's going to be saved to my camera roll. And then how it'll actually come up as, you can see this is the other one we were playing with. It'll be saved as that exact, so you can see it's ready to go. Again, this is a 4x6. It's saved as a 4x6. You're not going to be printing tiny individual photos. So then you can save these. They'll all be downloaded like this. I like to then make an album of all my collaged my collage photo sizes, whatever those may be. And then I send them to to Creative Memories, wherever you get your photos printed. Creative Memories does a very good job. My last album, I printed them through Creative Memories, and so I just sent them these photos. Again, I'm not sending them the individual photos. I'm sending them the ones that I've collaged and downloaded. And I like to make a new album of those to get printed. I think that's all for the app. Feel free to comment any questions. Again, this is a good example of the 2x2s. That's the photo I'm now going to save to send and get printed. Another question is if you can do it on your computer. I believe the answer to that is yes. I haven't messed around with it personally. I find it easier to do it from my phone. I believe the answer to that is yes. But again, feel free, if you have found another app that you like, by all means comment, or if you have any suggestions. This is just the easiest way I found to do it. So I think that's it.
Thank you, KK. That was fantastic.
You.
Have fun scrapbooking.